Good morning, fellas and ladies. So I am posting an update on the crashed Ventana. Just wanted to kind of go over all the work that's been done to it since bringing it home from Georgia. So walking around, as we can see, I've got the new bumper on. I was able to order that, no problem. $2,000 to my door. Just for that piece. So of course had to paint it. This here, I'm probably just going to end up building this piece from scratch. It's really besides the back bumper, this is the only part that's left still to go. If you remember from the last video, there was a considerable amount of damage right through here. This was all busted open and peeled back. I have this all glassed back in, reinforced. I just got to finish smoothing it out. I haven't really done much with it because I've still got to build this lower part. But I do have the mirror reinstalled, all new hardware there. This filler panel is new. Had to make this from scratch because I didn't feel like spending $1,200 for that silly fiberglass panel. Let's see, this door is new. And I ordered this new from, it's locked right now. I ordered this new from Newmar. I think that door was around $750. So, and of course, this fender was all smashed up. And I put it back together and repainted it. I may have to do it again. I may just end up replacing it, I'm not sure. But I reinforced the back of it and sanded it all out, and I've still got spider cracks coming through, so I kind of knew that was a possibility, but I wanted to give it a try, and I may just leave it as it is. But I've got about 1,200 miles on the coach since doing all the repairs, new tires, wheels. Basically gone through and repainted all these bay doors. As you can see from this old footage that I took, these were, body work was started on them, but they weren't very well. I had to basically start over from scratch and sand them back down, reprime, repaint. Of course, this was the rear fender. I had to pull it off and redo it. Body work on it was horrible. This wheel was bent pretty bad. Another reason I decided to replace the wheels. So I've repainted everything that I could remove and take inside. So all of this stuff on the bottom has been redone. This fender's been repainted. I still got to buff that door out. I had to sand out some imperfections. I've got this new belt moldings installed. And obviously I've got painting to do yet along this scrape down the side. But I'm kind of waiting until I get my shop done so I can get this thing inside. I don't want to try to paint it outside with all the bugs and the rain and everything else that likes to interfere with painting. So that's pretty much it as far as body work goes. A couple other things that had to be done was, don't know if I mentioned before that the refrigerator had to be replaced. Okay, as you can see, I don't have a lot of room here. If I didn't take the door off, there's no way this would fit through here. Very tight, but doable. Of course, the other option is to take it out through the windshield, which I could have done that because my windshield's broke. But trying to swap a refrigerator while a glass company is doing the windshield is not real practical, I don't think, so this is the plan that I'm going with. Of course, that is just barely going to clear too. Probably should have took that door off as well, but it has the water line and I didn't want to break that loose. These taillights are new, and this body panel here, I think this one's like $3,500, and that's just for the panel, and then to put all this fancy stainless grill in is more money on top of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to kind of piece this back together as money permits. Now once I get the paint done, I'm gonna get that ladder back on. There's nothing wrong with it. I just pulled it off so that I could work on the body. And then, you know, of course this side has no issues. One of the tire blowouts did some damage to this fender in the past, and it was repaired poorly. I don't know, you can kind of see it's sticks out. Paint doesn't match real good. Definite mismatch. You know, they didn't order paint from Industrial Finishes like I did, because my paint matches perfectly. They probably just did a fast and dirty color match on it, and it didn't do a very good job. But I'll fix that too. So, oh, besides the refrigerator and adding the dishwasher, that's the only thing inside that's new. Most of everything else was mechanical issues with fuel water separator got broke. So when this tire blew, pieces of it went underneath, rolled along, busted the air dryer, busted off the water separator bowl off the filter, and then on its way out it peeled this off as well. So that's why that's missing. So that's the update. I do have this part, plastic cover that goes over this, and then a trim bezel that goes around here. I have that painted, ready to go on. It's just a matter of getting that done. And, you know, I don't claim to be an expert at paint. Honestly, I'm not that good at it. But it looks a hell of a lot better than it did before. And, you know, 10 feet away, perfect. Get a little closer than that, you know, there's some, I probably can't see it in the camera, but you can see the spider web cracks coming back through. And something new that just popped up recently are these two bubbles, so that sucks. Anyways, like I said, I tried to fix this fender and it probably was a bad idea, but you know, it's a hell of a lot cheaper than buying a new one, and I certainly can live with it like this. Hardest part yet is this corner. And I think what I'm going to try to do is wireframe. Build out the shape with wireframe, stretch some fleece over it, and glass that. And then just start laying filler on there and just shape it out. Never done it before, you know, and it is a complicated shape, especially down here around that fog light. You know, at least on the sides, nice and flat. One body contour there. I mean, it's definitely going to be tricky, and I probably will screw it up, but what the hell. It's better than the $17,000 Newmar wants for an entire front cap. I already asked both Newmar and the company that makes these fiberglass panels for Newmar, and they both told me absolutely not. They will not make me just this corner. I have to buy an entire front cap, or I have to find one off of another wrecked motorhome, which that's what I'm hoping to do, but so far I've been very unsuccessful in that. I've tried all of the motorhome wrecking yards that I know of, and nobody has one of these coaches with this part that I need. So it's gonna be a coach that's similarly damaged, but on this side instead of that side. So anybody knows of one, please let me know. I would rather not have to build this from scratch. So anyways, that's the update on this. You know, we took it out for a full week camping trip with the family and had a blast, and that's what it's all about. I can live with the blemishes. We just took it out and enjoyed it. And we're going to continue to do that. I probably won't do much more to it this year. It's kind of my winter project to work on this. So now it's summertime and my RV park is going to be my priority. So this is the park. I've got 5 sites here, one of which has this concrete pad, and the rest of them are gravel, which will be concrete as soon as I get done with the permitting needed. Just a small, quiet park in North Idaho. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for your support, and I will keep posting updates about the progress of this motorhome rebuild, the trips that we take, the problems that I've had. I've got another video that I'm working on. I did have a problem with the brakes. I won't get into that in this video. Look for it in another video soon. There's some good information that I learned on that little mishap, and hopefully it'll help somebody else down the road. So anyways, take care, and talking to you soon.